What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Student Master Teacher here, coming to you a few days before this Black Friday madness kicks off. You ready for Black Friday? I hope you are. I know I'm ready to not go shop. What are you gonna do? You gonna go out and spend your money with them like you've been doing every year since you was a baby? You better think twice. I think it's time to boycott for real, not just some temporary boycott. When you think about a boycott, you think about a temporary fix. It's like putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound. I think we need a long-term strategy more than just boycotting, because this boycott will not work if we don't have something to fill the void. So that's why I say entrepreneurship is the key. We need more black businesses to have to go and shop with and do things, get services and products from. If we don't have that, we can't boycott, because we still need food. We still need, water and, all these other things. We need things. So if we don't cover the basis of the things that we need, food, clothing, shelter, things like that, what good is a boycott? Because before you know it, we still got to go back and see them, because we still got to eat. We still need gasoline. We still need all these different, services and products, and a lot of the stuff we really don't need, we just want. But the stuff that we actually do need is the stuff we need to make businesses for. So, I'm not saying we need more barbershops and more stuff like that. Because, I mean, how many can you have? I think we need to step our game up into some other stuff. Start making stuff. But I just want to make this video coming up because, it's getting real close to this Black Friday thing. And, I hear all this stuff online saying, we going to boycott. We going to do this. We going to do that. And like I say, this boycott just simply not going to work unless we do a long-term strategy. Cut them off at the knees all the way. Because what they say we spent last year, $1.3 trillion or something like that. Golly, that's a lot of money. What if that money was going back into black businesses, black entrepreneurship, black infrastructure? Because all of this stuff, without the infrastructure, it won't mean anything. Schools, higher level of higher institutions of learning, things like that. If we don't put our money back into ourselves, we can't win. I don't care how many degrees you have. I don't care what good of a job you got. I don't care how much money you got. Without the infrastructure in place for us to lift ourselves up as black people, we will never move ahead. You can get all the degrees and everything. It don't mean a thing, because you're going right with all your talents. Say you're the talented person. Say you're a musician. Say somebody like Michael Jackson, somebody, one of the best people in the world with music. And where does his money go? Straight to the white power structure. James Brown, whoever you name. Oprah Winfrey, your money goes straight to the white power structure, because we don't have any systems in place to, take the place of dealing with them. We got to see them. No matter what you think of, anything you need, you got to go see that damn white man or another race. I'm not mad at them for that, but, we got to be smartened up. I mean, we can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting different results. It makes no sense. It's insane. So, with all that said, I just want you to be conscious of that. Not just boycott Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and every other thing they name to come up after that. Boycott them all the way up to Christmas. Stop giving them your money. The money is your power. If you're using it and giving it away to them, what they say, 98% of the money that come in our hands go right back out into somebody else's hands. That's a lot, especially when you're talking about $1.3 trillion, or even anywhere near that. Even if it was $1 trillion, even $1 million, is too much to go straight to the people that have been oppressing you for so long. And there's no change in sight, no future in sight, unless we change the way we think, change the way we act, build infrastructure, build businesses. A lot of people hear the business word like, oh man, I can't afford, or oh man, I can't do it. It's too much technology out here now. You got the internet. I mean, it's so many ways to make money now. There's really no excuse. It's this the information age. All you got to do is go out, find the research. Even ask me. I'll shoot you some right directions. Hit me up in the inbox if you got to, or whatever you got to do there. I do small business consulting for people as well on the side, as well as run my own business. So, and I've been in business for about, 8-9 years now. So I got a little bit of experience when dealing with business. A lot of the customers are white, Asian, black. I don't discriminate. They all spend that money. But where does that money go? When you think about, when we don't have infrastructure, I want to go spend money with black businesses. I do shop with black businesses, but I want to shop with more. But I can't, because there's not a lot of them out there. Build black business so that this boycott can work out. That's the only way a boycott can be efficient. So if you don't want to be like these clowns on here running, knocking people over on Black Friday trying to get a flat screen TV for $20, it's silly. You got to change up your mindset, change up the way you think, the way you act. And, when you know better, you do better. And a lot of people try to down talk people that's educating, like, oh, all you do is talk about education. Education is the first step, because we do need to know, because we've been miseducated for so long. I mean, we've been told so many lies on every level, from religion, economics, you name it. We've been lied about so much stuff. The history or his story. We've been, lied to and told all type of silliness. So I'm going to stop going on about that. But are you going to be participating in this Black Friday madness? Think about that. Don't do it. Be a bad move. You're keeping your people down. We don't need you cooning and buffooning. But on that note, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Chris Monroe STL, Facebook, Twitter, and all that other stuff at Chris Monroe STL. And on that note, I'll see you before you see me.